RV Unplugged is brought to you by the National RV Training Academy, the largest RV technical career college, Alliance RV, RV Mattress by Brooklyn Bedding, Grand Design Recreational Vehicles, and the Jayco family of companies. All right. It's good to see you, team. Looking good this morning. The store is open. Now, yesterday I did kind of give a little hint that there may be stuff coming in. Guys, supply chain's kind of slow, but it's coming. All right, Blue, you guys won yesterday, right? You're building up a nice stockpile. Y'all want to come up into the store and see what we have? Come on up. So looking at this, we're on day 4. You guys have water to drink, but you don't have water to take showers, wash your clothes, much less flush your toilets. Now yesterday was kind of a good reprieve because some of you at least got wet enough to take a shower. All right, so still have the same products for today. You guys got quite a bit of beard bucks. Are you looking to buy something today?
I still feel pretty fresh from the lake.
Yeah.
Yeah. As fresh as the lake's gonna make me feel.
I think we feel a little bit more confident right now with that lake.
Okay, you guys feel fresh, but what about your toilets? Your dishes?
I use some drinking water to do my dishes.
Okay, I guess I will see you guys later. All right. The only thing I may say is what I have today may not be here tomorrow. Red team, come on up. Now, yesterday, you guys purchased the park pass. And again, that saves you in the event that during an elimination challenge, if your team loses, you could choose to play that park pass and the other team has to choose who they're going to vote off. So it was a nice investment. Lost quite a bit of money, but you built some up yesterday. Where are we at again?
We have about $500.
About $500. What would you guys be interested in today?
Do we need anything?
No, pretty good.
Okay.
They each have about 15 gallons of water. They're feeling mighty fresh and clean today, so I think we're in it for the long haul.
All right. So I guess I will see you guys later as well. All right, last chance. All right, store's closed. I do want to remind you guys that today is an elimination challenge. One team's going to have to make that hard decision tonight. So go ahead and start thinking about that. Well, not only that, thinking about your challenge. Do you have the mental acuity to perform the challenge? Now, yesterday was physical. Today may be mental. That's the only hint I will give you. Have a good day, guys.
Okay, I wasn't the only one that heard that.
I was doing that.
I didn't hear anything.
Yeah,
I didn't hear. What did I miss?
they said they're using drinking water for dishes
And to use their toilet.
and to flush their
We
toilet.
thought it was just for drinking water. So if this is how you feel, we probably need to bring in the producers and discuss the terms of the rules to find out if drinking water is legal to be used for non-drinking functions. Because drinking water was provided, all other water was supposed to be earned.
Right.
Yes. Yeah, otherwise they just hold on to their money.
Yeah.
Right. Why win the competition with water if they get water anyway? What does it really matter? It doesn't. So
Yeah, we're on day 4. And they're on 0 still. Day 4.
I guarantee you there's no way that they're letting poo build up in their toilets for 4 days.
No. Right.
yeah.
And they came in with no water in their tanks too.
Yeah.
So it's like, how do they get water?
This is definitely a problem.
Yeah.
Rule breakers. All right, let me go talk to the producers.
Okay.
Okay, this is great because you realize we're probably really close to around $2,000. We don't know what's coming, but presumably this could be a game changer. It could be something.
All right, Team Blue. I got to discuss something with you. Just I just got out of the store. Of course, you guys came up. I asked you guys a question about how are you guys, being able to take care of your toilets and your dishes. And you stated, of course, that you're using your drinking water, guys. We're gonna have to penalize you that because, of course, drinking water is for drinking water. You have the beard bugs where, that's what I said. I'm in control of your tank water, and that falls under tank water. Now it's not a big deal. There's three RVs out there. It's a gallon a day. I don't think looking at everything, flushing a toilet once or twice a day, washing your dishes shouldn't be more than a gallon a day. So I'm gonna charge you $60 for that, and then I'm also gonna require you to go ahead and buy some water.
Guys, I'm sorry. I admit that.
I mean,
I didn't know.
it's a game, and to me, you're doing what you should, but there's some rules to the game, and we need to stick by those.
How much you're penalizing us? $60?
It's $60 for the 2 days of not buying water, and then I want you to buy water.
How much water do you buy?
Well,
Can we talk about that?
Yeah.
Or is it a set amount that we have to buy?
Well, you tell me, what do you think you need a day in order to, flush your toilets and wash your dishes?
If we're very conservative, a gallon. Let's start with a gallon.
A gallon per person.
Yeah, per person.
Ryan wants,
Yep.
I'm only one.
Per person.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, so 5 gallons.
Okay.
Is that fair?
And on the shopping list, is it $10?
$10.
Beer bucks.
10 beer bucks a gallon, it's another 50.
50.
That's
Up in the money.
110.
110, yeah.
All right, so
So long story short, we should have water.
Yes, I'm gonna get you guys set up with water.
there's
Okay.
5 gallons, a gallon per person.
I'm pretty sure you just tired of smelling.
There's that.
Well, we broke the rules. I should have caught that. And I
Yeah.
did. So
Other than that, guys, wonderful gameplay, everything that you're doing, so just keep up with it. Remember, next game may be mental. All right.
We almost got greedy and,
Well,
and
and-
you know.
it's RV Unplugged, so they can unplug us
all right.
to include the store.
It's okay, be
Let's get ahead of the game. We got a big game coming up here. Big
Yeah.
challenge.
Yeah.
Mental. Let's
It's already
focus.
started.
Let's
Mental has
shift
already
focus,
started,
and let's,
so.
Yeah.
let's get ready for.
We got to win this.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Go.
It's all right, girl.
It's all the ruckus out here.
Okay, I have some news. Come on right over here so we can chat. Y'all can stay cool.
Put somebody in between.
Shade is nice.
So I went and I talked to the producers, and they went and talked to the other team, the blue team, because of their slip up when they were shopping at the store, and they have been penalized and been forced to buy water. So I don't know how much they ended up buying and how big their penalty was, but they were. So now we are all legit. We're on an even playing field now. Okay. Fair?
Yeah.
Now that Watergate is settled, the teams now have to kill some time waiting for the next challenge.
So, what do you think about for our personal strategy? Because we've been such a team so far.
It's really hard, right? Because on the one hand, I want to stay true to the team thing, but then on the individual, who is Ben? Always with Ben.
Ben, give us
Give us
the card.
Woo! We need to put a bell on that guy.
That's a really good idea.
What are we trying to do?
Are we loading
So
up?
you're just gonna hold one in your mouth without trying to have. We're gonna obviously try to make each other laugh, or
Okay.
and then yeah. Okay. And what you'll do is you'll go around. So
See, you're laughing.
you all put the water in your
I'm
mouth,
screwed.
and then I get to go, try and make everybody laugh. And if it doesn't work, the next person gets to go, and whoever can get the person to spit out the most sweater is the winner. At this moment, please look into each other's eyes. I love you. I mean that. Just please repeat after me. I love you.
You won! You won! Howard won! Howard is the champion!
Today's challenge is a mystery, but the producers might have been sending out hints that they're eating bugs.
Let's go! Come on!
Woo! We got this.
Here we go.
Hello, everyone. welcome today's challenge. Today's challenge is margaritas. But since this is unplugged, something a little different. Yes, the challenge is the team that makes the perfect frozen margarita wins. Okay, but here's your challenge. You have to provide your own power. That's right. You have to build a solar system. Okay, in order to make your perfect margarita frozen, you have to blend the ice. Okay, so we're going to see which team can make the margaritas. Now, this is an elimination challenge. The winning team, of course, you all get margaritas. The losing team, well, you're gonna have to decide who will be voted off. Are you guys ready for the challenge? Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna be eating reptiles, man. You know, I was getting ready to try to see how long I had to keep it down before I puked it up. Or walking through and him crawl on me.
But he was nervous.
So I was nervous. I was pacing
very
around.
nervous.
I'm getting nervous at every one of these ones.
We have an elimination.
Right?
That even makes you nervous.
Yeah, I was ready to face my fears. It's a little letdown. I was ready to face my fears.
I was all amped up, ready to do that. I'm like, I'm ready to eat bugs or whatever it is. And then when I saw that, I'm like, that's definitely not a strength for me.
Has anyone installed a solar system before? Show of hands. All right. I would like for one of the two members to be someone who has experience. Now, those of you that have experience, you're going to be the coach. You're going to have someone else install the solar. Now, the system itself, let me tell you, it's up on the wall. I've taken care of the scary part. The 120 volt lines are already connected. It is your job to simply put it together from the solar panels to the bus bars, and then from the battery to the bus bars, and then finally from the bus bars over to the inverter, okay? But I would like for those of you that have the experience to be the coach and actually walk your teammate through it. You will not turn on any breakers, okay? I do that. After it's all hooked up, stop. Then I will go through, and then I will, if it's good, I will start turning it on.
Yeah.
The red team thought you were doing
They thought I was the.
So they had no idea,
Yeah.
which is a great deflection because
They're like, why is Dave not doing
Dave?
it? He knows.
Wow, Dave must know all of this stuff because
like-
he's so excited about what's happening.
The Reds are like,
Little
we
did
saw
they
Dave smile when it came up. He's like, why do you smile? I thought he was going to do it.
Little did they know.
They're like, Dave really knows this
But
stuff.
little did they know it was because you were scared of the bugs.
I was a scaredy cat. That's right. 6'2" scaredy cat.
Skirt. Just skirt.
Has anybody else actually done anything electrical at all?
No,
Not solar.
Very
anything.
little. I mean, like minor housework stuff.
Nothing.
Like why now?
No.
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 But I'm a good listener.
Very little.
Oh, very little. Okay. So Ryan, you're going to be it then.
Perfect.
Great.
Okay.
Do you feel comfortable doing that?
I do until I like
Here's the thing.
myself.
Didn't you tell them that you used to work on like bank vaults and crap like that?
On what?
Bank vaults.
Yeah, but that has nothing to do with solar.
So
You don't.
it
There is
always-
no wiring to bank vaults.
They've given us an entire plan.
Right. So that's what I'm bad with is reading. So I need the locals.
I'll hold the
Yeah,
plan.
yeah.
I'll hold the plan.
Right. There, all we need is somebody that knows how to do electrical connection because Todd's big pet peeve is going to be tightening it because loose creates heat.
And terminology.
And somebody that can listen and communicate.
Oh, I
The
got
thing is that there are parts of this that I can literally be like, okay, connect that to that
Yes.
while I'm literally looking at the plan to figure out why we
Well, I
have
can
so many
do it.
bus bars.
Terminology is important.
Yeah.
You
Understanding what a PV cable is.
But it's fine. It's totally fine. I presume it's like one is going to be positive, one's going to be negative, and that's totally fine.
Are you an RV owner searching for that perfect remote RV site? Then GoPower has the perfect mobile solution for you. GoPower is the leading provider of high-quality, reliable solar panels and energy solutions. With over 20 years of experience, their team of experts is dedicated to help you harness the power of the sun to power your life. Our panels are designed to provide maximum efficiency and durability and come with a 25-year warranty. We'll help keep your lights, refrigerator, and electronics running without any external power. So why wait? Make the switch to solar power today with GoPower Solar.
Tired of sleeping on that stock RV mattress that has no place in your RV? Upgrade to a comfortable RV mattress from RVmattress.com, a Brooklyn bedding brand. With a wide range of sizes and styles, you'll find the perfect mattress for your RV at an affordable price. Our mattresses are made with premium materials to ensure a good night's sleep. Plus, enjoy fast and free shipping on all orders. Use discount code RV Unplugged to save 25% on your next RV mattress purchase. Say goodbye to restless nights and hello to sweet dreams with RVmattress.com.
A great sponsor that we have here on RV Unplugged is Alliance RV. Now, when you think of Alliance RV, there's one phrase that comes to mind, and that is, do the right thing. The concept of Alliance was born out of the thought of listening to you, the customer, and develop a product that you, the customer, likes. And so they actually created all of their products based on consumer feedback. From quality control to customer service to education, Alliance RV is the leader in the owner experience. So why settle? Choose Alliance RV, where luxury meets adventure.
Are you looking for a qualified professional RV technician or inspector? If so, the RVTAA and the NRVIA are two associations you need to know about. The RV Technician Association of America and the National RV Inspectors Association both provide training, certification, and continued education for RV technicians and inspectors, helping promote standards of professionalism and technical excellence in the industry. You can search for certified technicians or inspectors in your area using their map locators.
All right, so it looks like you guys are finished. Blue team, have you chosen your two participants? Step forward, the two participants. All right, right here. Red team, step forward, the two participants. All right. All right, you four participants, of course, you'll be, when I say go, you will start. The rest of you cheer your team on. Let's get in position. I would like for you to look at each other's tables and then check each other's and make sure that we have the same product, okay? So you guys can move over, kind of check out, and then look at the opposing teams.
Okay, I see.
When we found out that there was only going to be two up there and they wanted someone unexperienced and they wanted a coach to be experienced. So basically Chris and Aaron are both experienced, but Chris took the class at the NRVTA for the solar, and I'll tell you what, he was watching very close, and we decided Aaron can go and be the coach.
Yeah.
And Ben had least experience, so we were like, okay, go ahead. Ben really wanted to learn. He's kind of
mechanically
inclined, so we all agreed this would be a good fit.
Blue team, are you ready?
Yes.
Red team, are you ready? Yes. And go! All right. We got cameras.
I was dying.
Can I just
you
say,
didn't see it.
I didn't see it. I didn't hear it.
You were like in the zone.
We were so focused on our side.
Ben, and you know, normal, quiet, sneaky Ben was like a tornado coming through there, slamming them panels down like he was a man on a mission.
Everybody was like, oh my gosh, are we gonna survive the first 30 seconds?
It did like kind of jolt me out of like, I was really focused on the system, and then all of a sudden it was like, go! And the solar panels were on the floor and they were...
I don't remember what Aaron's exact words were, but it was something like, Ben, take a deep breath and calm down.
And I think we were all dying laughing inside because it's like those things are very expensive and very fragile, but he was so motivated and you could see the heart there.
There we go. All right, so now we're in series. Okay.
What's my line here? What am I pulling off of? We're going to go up to our breakers. So, but none in between there. You're going to need the screwdriver as well? No. Pull all that off. Pull that off. Yep. And then now here.
Good. So he just asked, does he pull off the washer when he's putting on, of course, his eyelet? The answer is yes. So it was a good move over here. We'll see how it goes. So over here, the red team is actually putting together the DC breaker to the solar panels. There seems to be a little bit of confusion, but we'll see if they can work through it.
Now we've got a negative cable being connected to the bus bar right now.
So the team is quiet and they're holding their breath. So everyone is so nervous about this challenge. It's going to be a tiebreaker because we are 2-2 to this point.
All right, there he almost fooled me because he's got the negative and the positive were taped together. He was putting the negative on the negative bus bar. And I thought he grabbed the other end of the negative to hook up to the positive bus bar. I almost had to step in, but he did get it right. So over here on the red team, they are still hung up on this DC breaker. What they're trying to do is, of course, input the wire into the breaker. The breaker has a harness on there that actually clamps down, and I guess that clamp is really giving them some difficulty.
How do you get this down?
So it looks like we got movement on the red team. Blue team's starting to put together their DC breakers right now. Seems to be neck and neck. Actually, blue team is a little ahead. They actually got more of their battery cable up. You know, for high stressful situations.
And then let's go ahead and hang those back up when you're done, Ben, on the rail.
When the solar is done. Now again, as we see, the blue team is actually now getting into the inverter. I had specifically taped off any place where they could touch 120 volts, so that is absolutely safe. I've already got the 120 volt outlet connected, so all they have to do is hook up, of course, the battery cables to the inverter, and that's what they're doing right now.
Coach is catching minor mistakes like leaving the washer on and removing the nuts.
And the goal is to make sure everything is tightened really well.
This is going to be close. This is going to be close. It does seem that blue has an edge.
The biggest part of that challenge, besides knowing what you're doing, is communicating and communicating to somebody who's not used to working with you.
Okay, the red team is starting to work on their negative side.
Okay, the red battery cable to the left bus bar with enough slack to reach over to the battery. Okay, next.
There's a crucial mistake that has been made. Both sides have a mistake. I've already seen. I won't say anything until they call.
So Chris is on the ground, and
you're right. Thank you.
he is coaching from the floor, and he said there was a mistake. So it looks like they have found a mistake that we had made. The only thing is when they do shout out instructions, the blue team can also hear the instructions. So had they made the same mistake, they would be correcting it as well.
There's a screw right there. Yep.
Now, part of the test, what I will do is what we call a tug test. I'm going to go through and try and move every connection. I'm going to try and pull out everything that I can. And anything that comes out, time starts back up and they have to complete it.
So this, the long black is going to go through the bottom to the left side, to the negative.
All right, they're adding cables to the charger inverter now. So we're making great progress.
All right, so we're about to make our connections to the panels, but connecting them in series.
Oh my gosh, this is going to be a race to the finish.
Careful with the washer and the nut.
All right, we've got the panels connected in parallel or in series.
We are getting really close to being done. I think the blue team is very close to also being finished.
Yeah, the panel does not go back on, guys. I can't inspect it without it. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay, Howard just caught another mistake. They're connecting the battery to the shunt. Ryan had connected the negative from the battery to the bus bar, so good catch.
Yep, that'll be connected there.
Okay, oh my gosh, we're getting very close to being finished. They are doing a great job.
No. It's got to be on the other side of the fuse.
Other side?
Yes, the fuse doesn't work if both positives are on the same side.
All right, Chris again is shouting helpful instructions to help our coaches.
No, go with your, yeah, you're good.
All I can say is my margarita is good.
No.
I could coach, I could point, but I couldn't physically touch anything that was on the tables.
Was that hard for you?
Yes!
We are almost 16 minutes in, and they are moving and grooving. This time is going fast.
All right, stop the time. We're going to get Todd to come over here and check it.
Blue team just called time, so we're a little nervous.
You're going to have to go through and make sure we tighten.
Yeah, you keep going.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Positive. Yep. Okay, and then the other black.
Todd's checking now with the multimeter.
Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. Say time!
Time, Chris. Yeah.
We have officially said time, so we are going to wait for Todd to come and inspect. Of course, you guys know the blue team said time before us, so we're crossing our fingers they made a mistake. And of course, if it doesn't make the blender go, it won't really matter either way. So we still have to get that blender moving. We are really nervous. This is gonna break the tie right now.
Battery terminals are loose. Time starts again.
All right, we had some loose battery terminals. We're gonna tighten those right now.
So we still have a shot. It's okay, it's okay. If anything's wrong with us, he'll do the same for us. It's okay.
All right, we tighten up the terminal.
Time. All right, so they have corrected the error and they just called time again. So we are waiting for our inspection to complete. So I'm so nervous. I'm hoping everything is good. But it's gonna be close. It's gonna be super close.
Start the time. All this needs to be tightened.
We are not tightened. So we have to tighten everything. Oh no, so we have an error because we're not tight enough. So that's really, oh my goodness. Oh.
Let's see if we can turn this on.
Oh no, blue team is starting to turn on their blender.
Checking the power now.
Oh my gosh. All right, we just called time again. So we finished tightening everything. So let's see what happens.
And I have power. I've got power here. All right, let me check the other team. I don't know times yet.
All right, now we just got to check the time.
Oh my goodness. It's going to be close either way. These guys were hustling.
Hi, Phil. I'm calmer now. Did you know that?
It's good. We're not out of the woods yet.
Nope.
Connection's good.
Oh my gosh. All right, he's turning our power
Here.
on.
You can take my heart rate right now. It's beating out of my chest.
I can feel it over here.
Got power there.
We have power.
There we go.
Yes! Blender is on.
Both are great. Both are done. Now the question is time. Blue team, 16 minutes, 31 seconds. Red team, 17 minutes, 42 seconds. Blue team wins. All right, margarita's on you. Red team. Red team. Here's the question for you. We know tonight you have to make a decision, but we also know you have an advantage. I need you to discuss, come back to me within 5 minutes to let me know, will you be using your advantage today?
Oh my gosh, the solar challenge was so fun. That was the perfect way to bring RVing into this whole show. And those guys were no joke, 100% in. It was so fun to watch.
It was. And both sides had pretty similar strategy going into
Yeah.
it. Lay the panels out,
Make sure the cords are forward.
right? Get them closest to the work area or the bench.
And I think Howard was holding the paper just like Aaron was to prevent himself from
From touching
touching
something.
anything because they
Yeah.
were the coaches.
In fact, Ryan dropped a wire on the ground and Howard jumped back.
So he wouldn't touch
So
it.
he wouldn't touch it, and he didn't want it to touch him because he didn't want any penalty. But I think they attacked it about the same way.
Yeah.
And I think we had loose connections on the battery terminals. You guys had loose connections
a
as
couple
well.
of
So
them, yeah.
if you're doing your own install, everything has to be tight.
It was too close.
Thank you. I mean, mine's a double. See, thank you.
If there hadn't been the question with the breaker, we would have.
I mean, there was
But-
also Todd told him exactly what was wrong. With
Right,
it.
so it's like
Opposite
he
what
did
said.
let us know what it was.
Woo! The sweet taste of victory.
You smell that? That is
Smell
what
that.
victory smells like. Okay, let's do a team fill frozen.
Oh, margarita. I see how you.
Team Phil Frozen?
All
right, here we
This
go.
is coming for it. You ready?
All right, 1, 2, 3.
Team Phil Frozen Margarita!
So red team, what's your decision?
We're going to use our park pass.
Gonna use the park pass. All right, so can I send off whoever has it?
Oh, you want it now then?
Yeah,
Okay.
if you don't mind.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Wow. What an amazing day.
Yeah, it was a long day. a long thought process. How are we going to do this? How are we going to strategize? How are we going to win this? Because it came down to the W.
I know we needed it. We had to get it.
You know, and strategically, we all knew they were going to use that park pass. But it really came down to us winning this and them using
So you
that
had to
park
make
pass.
them use it.
And we have all this money. So I think our biggest strength versus theirs is we're tiny, but we're
We were on vacation week before.
This is perfect because I was trying to get a little cotton. I was watching you exercising.
Yeah. Margaritas are my favorite thing, and guess what? We all got them at the end of the game, and it was so much fun. We all did cheers to the winners. We all got to sit around and hang out and talk and have our margaritas, and what a great way to bring both teams together.
Yeah, you know, there's nothing like the sweet sound of a blender to bring people together.
Red team, looks like you made your decision. You're bringing your park pass. I will take your park pass. So even though you did not win the challenge, you do not have to vote anyone off tonight. Blue team, I'm sorry to inform you, although you won the challenge, the red team has chosen to use their advantage, which is the park pass. The park pass, once again, is in the event that a losing team holding the park pass loses, they can choose to use the park pass and defer the decision over to you. So you guys will have to decide who will be kicked off tonight.
Okay.
All right.
All right, guys.
Margarita's on me.
We didn't know when they were going to play it, so now it's completely going.
Oh, it was. I mean, why you knew? Why not keep them down before they can build up?
Yeah.
Why, we don't know what's going to happen in this game, so why not kick them off?
They're going to work on strength in numbers,
That's
but
right.
it hasn't worked thus far.
It still hasn't worked.
Well, because they're divided.
Yeah.
Strength in numbers.
Yeah.
Proved that
I'm curious what
yesterday.
your weird cheer was going to be.
Proved that yesterday. Hey, you know what? Whatever happens.
We're good.
Yeah.
We've been behind the 8 ball the entire challenge. Okay.
Yeah.
So we will get it. We've got the mojo.
Except the
we've got
last
the
two.
wins. We've got the money. We don't know if the prize is here. We have the heart.
This challenge was interesting because I'm coming from a setup where I have 800 watts of solar, 400 amp hours of lithium. I actually have Victron inverters, chargers, solar charge controllers, all of that. Ryan does not yet have that.
It was a challenge. That's all I'm going to say right off the bat is it was challenging. What did you think?
Yeah, it was challenging, and I think there's a couple things that I found that I think where we missed it. One is the panel. We lost it where I took off the panel and put on the panel. So we lost
Onto the inverter.
Onto the inverter.
Part of our strategy was he was going to immediately go over and lay out the solar panels the way I told him and move the cords out so that way they could be connected. That would take about 20-30 seconds. During that time, I was going to flip through the pages and see if there was literally a diagram. And sure enough, there was a diagram. And I said, oh, perfect.
You came out of the gate like a show pony. It was like,
I was like, yeah, first strategy is like, get the panels down quick. And so I put them down fast, but I didn't put them down the right direction.
Yep.
So we lost a little time there.
As part of our strategy discussion, I laid out to him, I was like, okay, those lugs, the lugs need to fit a certain way, where the nut goes, like where the washer goes, because those are all things that I was sure that he was going to say, you did it wrong.
Like we were neck and neck with them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was really, really tight. I was, as soon as they said time and the connections were loose, I was hoping and praying that we were going to have that chance to come back.
Yeah.
I think this was an excellent example of teamwork and, intentional design of the challenge, because I, as the person who had built and installed a solar and battery system on our RV, I couldn't touch anything.
That costed us probably the 45 seconds.
Yeah.
I think that is what caused us.
It was a close round and they beat us.
I was so jazzed. I actually feel like I wasn't even mad when Todd checked the batteries and was like, these are loose. Did I mention this tequila is strong?
Mine's not strong enough, at least.
I had Caitlin go to the RV and
So luckily we had the park pass tonight, and that's what we knew going into it. So we kind of had at least a little bit of the edge off of us, where we weren't so amped up knowing that it's a possibility one of us is going home. We knew we had a get out of free jail card and we could do our best at the challenge, hopefully go for the victory, and it didn't work out that way. Here comes the park pass, and someone on blue's got to go home.
Yeah.
Yes, we already have a plan. We already have a plan. Our team is strong, and we already have a plan, and we know exactly what we're going to do. And you'll just have to find out what happens.
With mixed emotions, right? We knew it was coming, but it's an elimination.
That's the
right,
scary part.
Right. So yes, we got as best as we could do, won the challenge. Right, but now we have a tough decision, and we're going to do it as a team.
We have had a strategy as a team since the start.
Yep.
And we knew, particularly once the red team bought the park pass, that we were facing a double elimination, even if we won.
Right.
And we knew this was going to come.
Are you searching for something different? Do you want the freedom of owning your own business and being able to work while you travel and explore our beautiful country? Then join us at the National RV Training Academy. Our hands-on training program equips you with the knowledge and skills to succeed in this largely underserved industry. You will learn from experienced instructors in our state-of-the-art facility, gaining real-life experience. The National RV Training Academy is more than simply a school. It's a family of people sharing the passion for adventure and a desire to succeed. With flexible course options and industry-recognized certifications, you'll be ready to hit the road and start your dream career. Don't wait any longer. Join the National RV Training Academy and start your journey to a better future today.
United by a drive to make more memorable experiences, Jayco, Integra Coach, Highland Ridge RV, and Starcraft RV are your partners in this adventure. From smaller trailers that are easy to tow, all the way to the most luxurious motor coaches on the road, Jayco RV allows you to go a little further, stay a little while longer, or just play it by ear. Know that every single RV out there has 3 different types of electricity. Am I worried if I got a shut-off valve right here? Us larger people, we are very efficient converting food into calories. This is why we have extra storage, because we are efficient. And when we increase our amps, we increase the flow, we increase the heat. Are you tired of the same old camping experience? Are you ready for a change? Look no further. Grand Design offers the ultimate solution to your outdoor adventures. With top-of-the-line amenities and unparalleled comfort, your next camping trip will be unlike any other. With fully equipped kitchens, spacious living rooms, and luxurious bedrooms, you can enjoy all the comforts of home while enjoying nature. Experience the beauty of the great outdoors in a whole new way. Choose Grand Design RV for your next adventure. Grand Design RV. Adventure awaits. All right, everyone, we're back in here, day 5, and today's episode was all about power, building power. And since we're talking about power, I know when we put this together, some of you have some experience boondocking, living off grid. Some of you kind of new. Let's kind of talk about this. How are you guys achieving this?
Well, we have a small rig, right, with great airflow, and of course a big consumption is really the air conditioner. But we can really open up our windows, get the fan going, and not really run the AC very much.
So are you saving the air conditioner for the day or
we use it a little bit. Many days we didn't use it at all. We were able to keep. We do have 2 kitties in there. And we monitor the temperature. It's actually stayed below 90. And that's really just at the top, and they go quite a bit lower than that, and so we've been pretty comfortable.
Okay, and for our viewers, they need to understand that it's still up to 90 degrees. Today, It was 90. We wake up, it's nice and refreshing at 55. This also kind of, points to the fact that maybe during the day you're not in the RV as much, you don't need the power. Okay, so you got your lithium, you got your batteries, you got some solar up top. So who else wants to give some insight to our viewers of how you're making this?
Yeah, so we have a relatively medium to big size power system, and everybody's needs are different depending on your rig and your power use. So we have 800 and 10 amps of lithium and then 1200 watts of solar. We really save that for the heat of the day, and same thing as Dave and Tanya, where we're protecting our pet on the inside, and we really bank all that AC juice for that time of the day. And before then, we'll try to use our awning to shade the inside and the windows to use the inside, and then you hit that brink where it's just like, okay, gotta turn the AC on and crank it. And that's been doing the trick. We're also able to use like minimal air fryers, hair dryers, things like that. Like I'm barely washing my hair, so I don't get to do that.
Who's kind of new? Maybe this is their first time boondocking. Glampers, and you're grateful,
This experience has made us even more grateful for full hookups.
right?
Amen.
So how are you guys getting through this?
This is like our first real rodeo, so we've been just very aware, I guess, and we've been like watching our battery monitor. We've just like really been watching it like a hawk. Like so we go to bed at night, we're running our max air fans, we're opening windows. I sleep with a fan for just white noise. So we're watching, and then when we get up in the morning, okay, like what are we at percentage wise? And then we don't have solar right now, so we're using the allotted generator hours to just charge that back up. But it's been charging up like pleasantly quickly, and so by the time that's charged up, we're back at 100, and it's been working better than I had envisioned.
So let's talk about this, because you have nothing. Is that correct? I mean, other than, you have your RV, you have your wife, you have your family.
Yeah.
But
Dream.
yeah, hopes and dreams. We're not crushing those.
All create heat.
All create heat, right? How are you getting by?
Deodorant, clean wipes. I have an external generator, so kind of the same, but now the difference is from what you guys have and I have, once the generator goes off, so does everything else.
Who else?
For us, we generally chase 75 degrees, so we don't try for 90 degrees. But I feel that we've really pushed ourselves. In 2020, we went 125 straight days without hookups. So we certainly have extensive experience trying to stay off grid as long as we possibly can. So I feel very comfortable with that. And in the last year, we've upgraded. So now we do have lithium and a large solar array on our roof. We're a small RV, just like they are. So at 25 feet, we can go about 4 to 6 hours of continuous AC usage on our batteries.
So tell me about your water. You've done 120 days. How big is your holding tank?
So our fresh water is 30 gallons. Our gray is 35, and our black tank is 40.
So how long does 30 gallons last you to typically, if you guys had some type of schedule?
Showering and all that. I mean, we try and usually check in with like the rest of the world like once a week. I mean, we can go, 12, 13 days?
And that's impressive, because we can go 12, 13 days and we have 90 gallons. We have not gotten to that level yet.
Yeah, but the jacuzzi, I mean, that takes a lot.
Yeah. That's impressive, though, on 30 gallons of fresh water to stretch it that far.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah. Some of it is conservation. You're absolutely right.
It's almost like when you bring something into the RV, an appliance or a utensil, it has to have dual purposes. Fresh water also has to have dual purposes.
Chris and Martha, a little bit different because I know your system. So let us, tell us a little bit how you guys are doing it.
Well, I would say we're doing quite well. We're very fortunate. First, that our trailer has, I believe we have 24 windows, and they all slide open. So we get an amazing amount of pass-through air. So during the day, we're not actually using any electricity minus lights. So the solar on our roof is generating enough power. We got 2,800 watts on the roof and charging 1,200 amp hours of battery. So during a full day sun, we're able to completely regenerate our batteries, and we're able to run an AC all night long in the bedroom, so temperature is not a consideration. And Martha's big push is her coffee pot better work in the morning.
There's a wide variety. We need to let the audience know it's not always about the minimalist part. That there's also the wide range to it as well. And yes, I know for a lot of you that's obscene, but man, oh man, be sitting out here with 2 ACs on, looking at you guys. But this opens the door, the freedom of where you can stay and where you can go. You don't always have to be tethered into an RV park. Well, with that being said, tonight, is a night where we have to do a vote off. To recap, today we had a wonderful solar challenge, an even better time afterwards with some margaritas. I was kind of hoping that would numb some of the pain about what's about to happen. Great fight between Team Blue and Team Red, and within a minute, Team Blue pulled it off and got the win. But with gameplay, this being RV Unplugged, Team Red, of course, had their advantage. The park pass was, of course, if they were to lose, they could turn in the park pass, and the blue team has to decide. I'd like to get into your thoughts. It was, kind of a surprise to me on how, or basically what was your decision making, because it was a unanimous decision. So tell me, how did that happen?
I'll talk about it. So Mike smelled the worst and he agreed, so it was time for him to move on.
All right, so we are still having a little bit of fun with this, huh?
We feel strongest as a team that everyone is contributing in an equal amount, and it would not be fair to just arbitrarily vote somebody on based upon the performance in a prior challenge, if you will. So we have a method.
We'll see if that method holds true tonight. With that being said, Red Team, I'll ask you to move over to the side here so we can start our voting. So now's the time. We'll see if gameplay is still afoot or if things begin to change. Guys, the game's going to get faster and faster, okay? We've got 4 challenges left. I know a lot of you are thinking at some point there's going to be no teams. It's going to go real quick. All right. Howard, Caitlin, will you be the first to go ahead and make the decision tonight?
Sucks to be back in here again.
Even though we won, we lost again. But we are not deviating from our plan. And we are sticking with how we choose who goes in these eliminations, because everyone is doing a fantastic job in our group. And we are now up 3-2.
Even though we were down people.
Okay.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Thank you. Ryan?
All right. So, so as a team, we came up with this, and whether I
Tanya, Dave?
These are getting harder.
Oh,
It's getting harder and harder.
Oh, they're horrible. They're and not fair. We have a great team. Everyone's done an amazing job, and you just don't you wanted to stay together.
Well,
or keep doing these things together.
I feel like because we're a little bit of the RV newbies here.
Yeah.
A little bit more of a disadvantage, and but not really. it's kind of a weird contrast. We have the heart.
Yeah.
We have the dedication. This is a hard decision because we may not have all the skills as some of our other
No, we aren't.
teammates.
We bring a different set of skills, right?
Yes.
A little bit different, and like everyone on our team brings different sets of skills, and everyone's performed well, right? Across the board. So it's really hard to choose, right? And so this is a very, very tough decision.
I will gather the votes. The first vote, Ryan. Second vote, Ryan. Unanimous decision, Ryan. In the morning, we'll ask you to go over to Black Tank Island. Good play.
We knew it was their play. We knew it was coming, so we were prepared.
You heard it.
You're coming back. You're coming back. Cleaner. And it's cleaner. You're welcome.
This one hurts. They all hurt.
All right, so tonight, it's Ryan.
Babe, I just want you to know I'm pulling you in a little bit to this, so I'm actually voting for myself. Mike and Susan did this in the last vote. I'm doing it in this vote because as a team we came together and made that a unanimous thing.
This box is torturous.
Exactly. Let's hope we're all back together again.
We and I feel like that's more important than any gameplay, to be completely honest with you. So even though I just helped win a couple of challenges in a row after finally getting to compete, I'm voting for, well, my wife, because I want her to be in the show. There you go, baby. You made it.
If you're an RVer, you're part of the RV community. And so that's the one thing, like, even though we're all playing this game, and at some point it's going to start to be a little bit of an us versus them as far as the game is concerned. But it's like as soon as the game is over, we're all like back to talking with each other and hugging each other and just being like, hey, like, how's everything going? And
We're up 3-2. I just got to throw that out there. So that yesterday pushed us over
Yeah,
the
but
side.
you're down 2 teams.
Yeah, I know. But it's good though. It's really good for the team bonding. It's like we've been short a player from the get-go. And yet we're still hanging in there.
Y'all keep hanging on to that short a player, but Ryan is a freaking strong teammate.
He is.
He has been strong with every challenge. So you guys just need to let that go.
Join us next week on RV Unplugged.
Now we have 3 people over in Black Tank Island. There will be a competition today, and if they can beat the time trial, they are back in the game. If they do not beat the time trial, then of course they have.
I mean, they are flying from the dump to the campsite.
Yeah, it's the will to win. They knew they had a chance.
The National RV Training Academy has graciously provided dinner tonight.
Hey guys, we want you to come camp with us.
With the entire cast of RV Unplugged.
May 4th through 7th, we are coming back
to where we filmed RV Unplugged.
And the rally is gonna be awesome. We're gonna have rally seminars,
live music,
boondocking activities, door prizes and surprises. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be nuts. You're gonna love it.
A ton of fun.
And I'm gonna stay out here until you book the RV Unplugged rally.
And we're gonna have a giant watch party, and we're going to
See who wins the $10,000.
$10,000.
$10,000. Imagine that. Do it. This is my commitment to the show.
We get to find out who wins the first season of RV Unplugged.
There are only 150 sites available.
There's only 150 sites available.
There's only 150 sites available.
May 4th through 7th in Athens, Texas. I promise it might not be like this, but it is right now. So
You don't want it to sell out before you get yours.
hurry up. Book now. There's only 150 sites.
And come join us in Athens, Texas.
And we'll see you in Athens, Texas.
really want to see you there.